Bum, 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 bum. Must apologize how you endured such trials and tribulations in search of me. There's no need for that. You had no way of knowing we would come looking for you. You were after a ship to take you to Doma, yes? It just so happens we have found a willing captain. Truly? What fortune! We'll tell you all about it back at the company offices. Alphina and Tataru are waiting for us there. What is it called? Oh, not that. Not that. The Ruby Bazaar. Let me in, good sir. Gosetsu, think the 12 you are unharmed. Look at him hiding behind. As you can see, Master Alphino, I am the very picture of health. You vile fiend, malevolent trickster, how kind the kami are to grant me vengeance so soon. But first, I demand you return the coin you so villainously embezzled from me. You have every right to be you have every right to be angry, good sir. Gladly I would return to your coin and had I not been forced to repay certain gambling debts beforehand. Setting that matter aside for the moment, where is Lady Ugiri? Was she not traveling with you? For a time, aye, but we parted ways some while ago. The better to improve our chances to finding Lord Hien. Lord Hien? Forgive me, I have yet to explain. Lord Hien is the heir to Doma's throne and our master. His was a passionate voice for the cause of Doman liberation, but when he learned of the Emperor's death, it only grew louder. You seized upon the opportunity and rose up to reclaim your freedom, only for your hopes to be dashed when Zenos led his army unto your lands. The Crown Prince was a merciless foe. Against him and the might of the 12th, we had no chance. Once Lord Hien understood this, he bade Ugiri take to the sea with as many of our people as possible. He, however, would stand and fight, that they might have more time to escape. I remained by his side as well, and together we carried on our doomed war. And then one day, in a fierce battle, we were separated. I knew not what became of him, only that he was beyond the Empire's reach, and that to find him, I would need Yugiri's aid. The situation grows more perilous by the day for the new Viceroy, Yotsuyu. For the new Viceroy, Yotsuyu is a black-hearted villainess who delights in the torment of our people. There is naught she would not do to further her pursuit of Lord Hien. Thank you. I believe that makes matters a good deal clearer. Oh fuck. Damn it! Allow me to join you. My inquiries here bore no fruit, hence my desire to return to Othoid. Once there, I can lead you to our headquarters in Yansha, where we shall all be reunited with Ugiri. Mayhap not all. Alphino's talents would seem better applied here in Kugane, working closely with Totaro and Hancock to feed us intelligence. There is a Guardian Embassy just down the road after all. Well, while I appreciate the vote of confidence, I should be glad to accompany you all. As a soldier on the field, so to speak. Come now, brother. A competent commander assigns his soldiers a task best suited to them, as you of all people should know, and you are so very good at espionage and intrigue. For we must all serve each in our own way. Very well. Would see my place is here. Sorbonne is waiting at the pier. Have fun, you lot. Finally gonna reach Doma. Okay. Ow. Bye. Yokaze holster. Bum, 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 bum. Falcon Porter. This is the Chocobo with their falcons. I have been waiting for you, my friend. All preparations have been completed, and my ship awaits its passengers. Shall we depart without further delay? Yes, let's. After you, my shelled friend. If you insist. With me, everyone. The Ruby Sea awaits. Oh, we're just straight up in the Ruby Sea, huh? That was gonna take us straight to like Wolflight or something. Are we gonna get past like the people, you know, not letting us through? Ow.
I remember the water, how it turned crimson in the morning sun.
What in God's name is that? What's a tower?
A shimmering sea of rubies, stretching from horizon to horizon. You could almost believe it went on forever. But beyond that red expanse lay a land in turmoil. On the shores of Othard, our Doman brothers struggled in vain.
Fuck is that? Why is it so high? Oh God! Look at that. Gunshot. Oh my God! Look how big this place is. Oh, this is literally just called the Ruby Sea. Yeah, that's Othard. Probably more than Hingashi. I haven't gotten here yet. Right then. Wow, how wide and beautiful she is. The Ruby Sea, filled with promise and adventure and treasure. Many wonderful treasures. Yeah, I'm sure it is. Now, in order to reach the shores of Othard, you will need to cross the resplendent waters you see before you. However, this is easier said than done. To set forth without making the necessary preparations is to invite the Confederacy to claim your vessel, and your life should you resist. But this fate can be avoided by paying the Ruby Tithe, thereby earning you the blessing of the pirate lords. So, let us go and greet them. Destination in the isle to the west. That doesn't look very far to me, Cyrus. Why don't we jump in and swim for a bit? Swim for it. I've had my fill up for boats. An excellent idea. I think you should find the water to your liking. I will use my ship to deliver those less inclined to the isle. I guess she wants to swim. Not exactly to what's it called? I don't got the clothes to swim. Alright, this should be easy, and a good way to loosen up before the next fight, whenever it comes. Gale says I beat you there. What? You're just gonna teleport away? Look at that. That's unfair. big. Oh my god, what is that? What the heck is that thing? Alright. Oh god. What the heck is that? It goes all the way up. It does, you can't even see the top of it. What the fuck? Hello. Oh, there you are. I trust you enjoyed yourselves. Follow me, my friends. The one with whom we must speak is a man named Tansui. Tansui, you say? I almost forgot I had a dragon for a second there. Ow. Ihaki. Wow. Fire passage. I fear you have the advantage of me. Most honorable and esteemed Sarah Serene, I am Tansui, a humble mate who serves at the pleasure of the Confederacy's captain. And you are in the company of the Shellback. Presume we have business to discuss. Yep, we do. Level up! You wish to pay the ruby tithe, yes? With your guild, perhaps? It is just as well. Foreign currencies are in demand these days. I would pay for their passage to Orthard. Does this sum meet your satisfaction? The sea has been quite tempestuous of late. I cannot say with confidence that you would reach your destination safely. Unless you tripled it. Do you take me for a fool? I know the price, as do all. Alas, we live in interesting times. As you came from Kugane, I should think I need not tell you that. The shadow of war looms. The wise and the cautious shirk our waters and our custom. The foolhardy sharpen their knives in anticipation. Meaning? Sir, you gotta come quickly. The bastards are at it again. I tried to convince them to stop, but they weren't having it. Very well. I'll be there shortly. Proposition. Your comrade struck me as a worthwhile investment. You will not hear men name me a cat before Koban, so I shall consider their tithe paid, not for what they have done, but for what I expect they will do. Want us to fight for you? Alright. Not sure what to make of the man, but at the least of the matter the matter of our tithe is settled for now. What was that he and the other pirates were talking about? Maybe we ought to go and have a look. Yeah, probably. I'm guessing the Empire are at our backs, or at our heels. That makes more sense. Ow! Ow! Oh. I wonder if ether currents are already unlocked. Hell's Lid. Oh, fuck you. Alright, flying shark. What? Oh, there you go. I was saying, like, what the fuck is he? Hello. Are you Tansui and Norio here? Oh, look at that guy. He looks cool as heck. What? I forgot what the name was. Racist.
Gentlemen, I'm told you were most unreceptive to my associate's requests. I realize you do not look kindly on the Confederacy and her ways, but if you refuse to pay the ruby tithe, your safety in these waters cannot be assured.
Spare me your concern, pirate. Your feeble attempts at extortion will not work on us. You remain at large because we allow it. Because you are such insignificant little pests that we see no need to swat you. But if you wish to risk the ire of the Viceroy, by all means, fire upon an Imperial vessel. Give us a reason to bring the full might of the Gallian Empire to bear against your pathetic fleet.
Bastards!
Gentlemen, surely the fact that you have such limitless resources at your disposal gives you all the more reason to spare some few coins for the less fortunate.
All talk, just as I thought. Come, let us away. I have no time for this rubbish.
We're all the same to them, aren't we? Savages to be ruled or slaughtered.
They've always balked at paying the ruby tithe, but they were never so eager to pick a fight. The problem, you see, is that many of my comrades in the Confederacy are of Doman descent, and the acting Viceroy, well, she's none too fond of Domans, to say the least. If we take any action to hinder the safe passage of an Imperial vessel, she'll accuse us of attempting to foment rebellion and brand us enemies of the Empire, which we can ill afford to be. Like the man said, we're all talk.
And where did the Kojin stand in all this?
With the winning side, of course. They're mercenaries to a fault, eager to offer their services without coercion. The Shellback could tell you more, though something tells me he would rather not.
Yeah.
I don't understand. If the Garleans are causing the Confederacy this much trouble, and if so many of you are Doman to begin with, why aren't you willing to fight back?
Spoken like a true friend of the Doman Liberation Front. If you're planning to rouse us with noble words and grand promises, don't bother. We all know what the Imperial Army can do. Compared to them, we're boys with boats. Besides, what ties a man may once have held to his home are forsaken upon joining the Confederacy. We look out for none but our own. Be that as it may, our livelihood is under threat. And the captain will need to decide soon whether we're to go down in a blaze of glory, or bow and scrape for crumbs from the Emperor's table. All while, our friend the Viceroy continues her purge of Doma's radical elements. I believe she's holding court in one of the fishing villages even as we speak.
Let's check and see who she is.
That she-devil! Her perfidy knows no bounds! She must be stopped! Come! Let us find Soroban and put us here at once.
Tell the others that these ones have paid. We all have places to be.
Don't exactly think I can stop her right now. She's even a bit as strong as as the actual viceroy. What are we waiting for? Come, come. Soraban cannot have gone far. Though now I think on it, it is passing strange that he left without warning. Mayhap he did not wish to be seen by his Kojin brethren. I doubt he thought to leave us behind, but nevertheless, it may be prudent to return to his ship, or at least to the Confederate encampment. Probably around there, somewhere. Oh! Hellborn Anala. No, no. Up here? Hello, Soraban. Where are you? Oh, there you are. Oh, Soraban. I say, is that bombfish really gonna fucking go all the way over here? Oh, my friends. A thousand pardons. As you may have guessed, I was reluctant to be seen in your company by my red brothers. Ours is a complex relationship. I pray you do not misinterpret these actions as a reflection of our allegiances as a whole. You understand? Kami be praised. Too often are shell less quick to judge Al Kojin for the deeds of one. Right then, now that our business with Tansui is concluded, we can traverse the Ruby Sea without fear. Yay! I shall return to the ship and prepare for our departure. If you have any remaining business to conduct with the pirateer, I pray you do so now. Ah, that reminds me, Ceres. Would you be so kind as to inform the Confederates of our plans? The more they know of our movements, the less likely we are to be mistaken for another vessel by their comrades. Sure, I'll be there to do that. Oh my god, what are you? I say, like, what are you? Hello. Oh, you're one of the Eugene from the beach. You with us already? No need to pay the tithe, like Tanzui said. On the other hand, if you were to peruse our wares and find anything to your liking, we will sure be glad to sell it to you for a fair price. I didn't mean to move that. Yeah. Ow. Oh my god. My health bar went all the way down. Hello. You have spoken with the Confederates up above? Then, excellent. If you are ready to depart, we may do so at any time. I'm ready. All aboard. Then let us be off. I shall deliver you to the fishing villages of Isari. Wait, Tansui said that the Viceroy was holding court in one of the fishing villages, did he not? Should Isari chance to be the village in question, we should instantly find ourselves surrounded by Imperial soldiers. I think it's safer to come ashore some distance away. Very well, I know just the place. Tags are all those, got it. Here we are. I am reasonably certain none bore witness to our approach. And with this, I believe I have fulfilled the terms of our agreement. Aye, that you have. Yeah, my deepest thanks, Soraban. Truly, we are blessed to have befriended such a clever and industrious merchant. Oh, you are much too kind, good sir. I know not where your path may lead, but I wish you the very best, and hope that we shall meet again. Yeah. We finally arrived in Althard. All we need to do now is, liberate Doma. Yeah, easier said than done. Ah, yes, that. Look, daunting though it is, we do have one thing in favor. Element of surprise. Unlike in Garabania, the Imperials don't know we're here. Admittedly, that may be our only advantage, considering how few of us there are. Well, I expect the Doman Liberation Front will even up the odds a bit, but before all that, we need to see if this is the fishing village Tansui was talking about. Any Imperials about? It may well be. I smell ceruleum on the breeze. Oh, Imperials. But we disguise ourselves as fishermen.
Even accounting for the rebellion, such indiscriminate shows of force seem pointlessly excessive.
If only you knew how commonplace such scenes have become. Are we too late?
Over there, someone's coming.
That the Viceroy? He's here.
She, sworn enemy of Doma, of my master, the traitor who sold her homeland to the Garleans, Yotsuyu.
The Viceroy herself. And look behind her. Isn't that...
I don't remember his name, but I fucked him up already. How did he get here? Why'd he come here? Oh.
Filth and squalor everywhere I look. How very Doman. What I wouldn't do for a drink.
Can you speak a little bit louder?
Come now.
Okay.
You've no reason to look so afraid. You have lived through a quarter of a century of Garlean rule, remember? 'Tis better to bend with the wind than stand tall and be broken. Therein lies hope. Therein lies freedom. I come before you today seeking affirmation. A heartfelt declaration. You are free to answer me as you see fit, yet even the least among you should know the correct response. Should. A resident of your village, one of your neighbors, mayhap your friend, was detained by the Korjin this morning. They say he was attempting to flee to Kugane, but we both know that simply isn't true, don't we? Have you anything to say? Bit slow, this one. Is there anyone more sensible among you? Have any of you anything to say? To swear?
My lady, I swear to serve the Empire, to do whatever is asked of me, and never disobey.
Well said, that man. Of course, it wouldn't do to simply take you at your word. Kill him. Surely you can do that much. He must be guilty of something or other, or he wouldn't have attempted to flee the Empire.
I have a family. Kami, forgive me. Kami, forgive me.
Oh my.
Oh, very, very good. I've always had a soft spot for men like you. Next, I want you to shoot those two over there. Too old to work, you understand. A burden on the Empire. We can't have that.
But they're my parents. You can't expect me to...
Oh, that went about as well as I thought it would. Yeah, I don't think we can just... Should we? Though nowhere here. I guess.
Stop and think for a moment. If you go charging in now, every one of those villagers is as good as dead.
I think they're already as good as dead anyways.
We must consider the wider picture. If we act recklessly, we risk alerting the Garleans to our presence here, making it that much harder for us to work with the local rebels. To say nothing of the reprisals ordinary civilians would be made to suffer.
Open your eyes, girl. They are already suffering. Let me go. I am putting an end to this madness. I will approach the village alone and identify myself as a former leader of the rebellion and a known fugitive. They will wish to detain me until they are certain they have learned all I know. Use this time to make your plans.
You saw what those monsters did to the villagers. Who knows what they'll do to you, assuming they don't kill you where you stand?
We live and die at the pleasure of the Kami. My fate is in their hands and no others. If it be of any comfort, I am no stranger to chains.
You can't expect us to stand idly by as a comrade goes marching off to his death. And this is nothing like Kugane.
Nor is it like the Reach, Lise, or the Wall. Let him go. Hold out for as long as you can, but remember, noble sacrifices are to remain an absolute last resort. I wish I could say it won't come to that, but only the gods know how we're going to get you and the others out in one piece. A miracle, perchance.
A great tower stands to the north and east. Look to its occupants for aid and succor. Together, you may yet find your miracle. Now, leave this place. I must go.
Another idiot like all the rest. I'm beginning to think it may be something fundamental. Something intrinsic. Something quintessentially Doman to ignore the simple truth. You can't do a damn thing if you're dead.
Enough, Yotsuyu!
Well now, this is a surprise.
Hear me, Yotsuyu! Cease this farce, here and now, and I shall surrender myself to you. Refuse, and all shall answer to my blade.
Bring him to the tavern.
God damn. Look at that. Looks cool. I hate it as much as you. Maybe even more. Every fiber of my being was crying out to intervene, but what's done is done. Kosetsu's gamble has gifted us the time we need to find a solution. He bade us seek aid at the distant tower, yes? For want of a better idea, I say we do just that, while taking care to avoid the Imperials. Yuki! We seem to have evaded their patrol so far. What is that tower, anyway? Never seen anything like it. According to my map, we are on Onokoro. Tower is known as Heaven on High, a mysterious structure built long ago by persons unknown. Oh gods, listen to me. I'm starting to sound like Alphino. Next thing you know, I'll be saying things like, as you are doubtless already aware. Over there, do you see it? Yeah, that thing. Doesn't look like it's been dead long. Whoever did this, they're a good shot. I can see a single stray arrow. Well, someone's hungry. Wait, that wasn't either of you two, was it? Oh god. Calm down, we had nothing to do with— Wait, what am I doing? They can't possibly understand us. Probably not, no. Time to run, Lise. We save our strength for any that give chase. You too, Saras. Alright, because I have to fight them no matter. Yeah, hold on, let me get my good Gissel greens again. Ring. Don't mind me. Oh, I said don't mind me. Ah. Did they kill these things? Oh, they did. Just imagine if it had taken us by surprise. What a fine ending that would have been to our story. Anyway, I think it's safe to assume that the people at the tower know how to defend themselves. You'd have to sharing an island with these things. Now all we need to do is convince them to help us. Who are they exactly? I don't know if they're ordinary domans or not. Crick. They're Confederate. Oh, there's a settlement here, and they've even got their own aetherite. Wait a minute, I've seen this standard before. It was when we met Tansui, which means this place belongs to— Oh. It would seem we have found a Confederate settlement, mayhap even their headquarters, judging by the size of the place. The Kosetsu bade us to seek out the Confederacy for aid and succor, the self-same Confederacy that refuses to openly oppose the Empire. Well, nothing ventured, nothing gained, I suppose. At the very least, they're unlikely to ask us for the tithe. Yeah, probably. Hold on, let me attune to this thing first. Wow. Hey, he's here. What brings you hither of all places? You're not bound for Uttered Shores? I see. I trust you have not forgotten our previous conversation on the subject. No, then what do you want? A second opinion? Very well. Go with me. I will take you to the captain, Rasho. Just like that, an audience with their leader. How very accommodating. Must needs choose our words carefully. You leave it to me. I've always been good with people, and this will also give me a chance to use the Eastern greeting they showed me in Revenant's Toll. Ooh. Gonna learn how to bow. Turn it up. Hello. Greetings, you must be Rachel, leader of the Confederacy, and so on. I realize this is all a bit sudden, but the thing is, we have a little favor to ask. Oh gosh, I've probably broken half a dozen rules of Far Eastern etiquette already. Well, I'm sorry about that, but you have to understand that we're in a hurry, so I'm going to stop talking now. I thought you were good with people. Men who revere manners and tradition can be found the world over, but not here. Your candor is appreciated. Speak your heart. Setsu, a former leader of the rebellion. I know of him. Why he bade you petition us for aid and succor, however, I know not. At the risk of repeating myself, to join the Confederacy is to renounce all other ties. We are beholden to none, allied with none. When Doma was invaded by the Empire 25 years ago, we did not rush to her defense. Knowing this, do you honestly expect us to help you drive the Imperial forces out of Isari? The Guardians have long maintained a presence in this region, and we would be fools to break the peace, fragile as it is. Besides, you are capable warriors, yes? With guile and preparation, you can surely resolve this matter yourselves. It is imperative that our presence here remain secret for as long as possible. For us to openly engage the Imperials at this time would endanger everything we have come here to achieve. You have told us why you cannot fight. Now why should we fight in your stead? If you would speak to me of lives saved, I will speak to you of slaughter. How many will die when all pretense is lost and the Guardians declare war on the Confederacy? Hate is a luxury we cannot afford. You are free to come and go as you please, but you will not receive further aid. Thank you for your hospitality. You would excuse us. Ow. Ow. Hey, Ceres, I know that didn't go well, but I'm not prepared to give up on them yet. Setsu told us to come here for a reason. He must have believed we could convince him to help us. We just have to work out how. My thoughts exactly. Glad to hear we're of the same mind. It is little wonder they refused. We have done naught to persuade them. The real work begins now. We need to learn more about the Confederacy, what their needs and weaknesses are. Once we know that, we will know how to earn their trust. So we scratch their back, we scratch their back, they scratch ours. See how it is. Ah, no! I made it. There's these. Haha. Taking an interest in the ship? Good eye. She's not much to look at now, but once upon a time she was a beauty. The Confederacy favors flotillas of a smaller ship to capture and board errant vessels. The larger ones, like this Sekibune, only take part in major engagements. Not that we have had any of those recently, but with those Imperial bastards throwing their weight around. If it wasn't for them, well, no use moaning about what you can't change, eh? Yeah. No more people to speak with. Here. Stacked crate. A number of crates and barrels have been stored here. On closer inspection, however, most are empty. Oh, really? Hope they make- Wonder why that is. I still want to know what the fuck that tower is. What? Oh, look over there. Arms crate. The arms and armor have been piled up haphazardly. They display no signs of recent use or maintenance. Like, even if these guys wanted to fight, they don't even have the supplies to. Had a good look around, and we just need to wait for Lise. Sorry to keep you waiting, but I wanted to talk to as many people as I could. It's just as Tansui said, they have no intention of standing up to Yotsuyu. I don't know if you two got a different impression. Under the right circumstances, they might help us. Even, like I said, even if they wanted to fight, I don't think they can. I agree. It's obvious that they are struggling to survive and that they blame the Imperials for their recent troubles. Even if we do nothing, it is inevitable that they will come into conflict with the Empire sooner or later. Deep down, they all know it. The only thing holding them back at the moment is the belief that they lack the strength to survive the coming war. So, we need to prove to them that we're not all talk, that we can be valuable allies in the fight. Yep. What better way to demonstrate our worth than by seeking out people with mundane problems and offer them our expert assistance? Alright. Wouldn't be the first time we've had to earn someone's trust by helping them out with this and that. And you know, it won't be the last. I'll look around the western end of Onokoro. You two take the east. Good luck. Right? Guess it's time to end the Imo Eastern. Here. Drasho, Tansui, Uoni, Yuboku. Off of me. Yuboku. Off of me. Kami, take me. What kind of pirate cannot suffer the sway of the ocean? A new recruit from far-flung shores? Listen well, I have a task for you. Well, look at her. Go first to Aokumo, Beefalo, and receive of him medicine for men of the earth. Then to Quickscape Pier and the hapless Doman bemoaning his wretched fate. Quickly. Ow. Let me in! Let me through! I can't fly here. Oh no, no. But that just means I gotta. Oh. Okay. Huh. Oh, something. You struck me as a strong and capable individual. I have a job for you, Westerner, if you are courageous as well. Fuck! While you are about it, I should be glad if you were to butcher its tail for meat. Very good meat in Yugi tails, you know. But I did say you would need to be a courageous sort, and I meant it. The beast was young, and do not be surprised if any angry mother mourns its child. Alright then. You need help? Come at the behest of Afumi for medicine? My very best is yours for the taking. How pitiful the lot of this domain unable to stomach the sea. A true Confederate could raid a dozen ships while in his cups. Mayhaps this one should return whence he came.